I see some activity in the queen now. She's starting to walk around a little bit.
Okay.
I think she might just be feeding.
She's gonna eat, or she's going real slow, eh?
Yeah, she's just slowly walking around. No particular direction, just kind of exploring a little bit.
Still the honeypots.
Yeah, she's still on top of the honeypots. She was sitting on a big lump of brood cells, by the way. Okay, I think she's still again. I think maybe she was drinking from a honey pot and she ran out, so she's moved to another one. She got her head down in something, I think. No, I don't think it's... No, I think she's just changed position.
Yeah, is she on top of another brood cell? I don't think so.
I don't think so. I think
there's
she's
one
just
there.
moving for some reason.
Have you done your references yet?
No. They're doing like a month though, aren't they? You need like...
Well, after reading week, I think, actually.
Really? I thought it was like March 2nd.
That might be nice. Yeah, maybe.
Are yours done?
I have like 10 now or something.
10. What does he want?
Just stuff, I guess, that's gonna help with our paper that's like relevant to this.
Yeah,
It's kind of difficult to find stuff though. There's not much on like Nectar.
Because this is really supposed to be like a manuscript, isn't it?
Yeah,
So you don't really need a lot of references.
I guess so. But like, I think our final project was generally like a scientific paper.
Yeah. So I see a lot of activity in perimeter bees now. There's, I think, 3 of them at least. Yeah, three of them. They're running quickly, but I know he wants like rates. So say like 2-3 centimeters a second or something.
Well, we're at 15 now, are we? No.
Let's see.
That's right. I'm just...
Yeah, we're at 15:23.
Okay.
Okay, so who wants the pipette?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Perfect. There you go. And then, do you know how to work the pipette?
Yep.
So basically you just push it down to like the first sort of
Yep.
stop and then...
Yeah, this is a weird one. Usually mine have different button for an eject.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift the camera right off the
Is it?
screen.
Are we set already for
Yeah, it's set on 60.
60?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if I lift the camera straight up, and could you come in and lift the lid right out?
Just left out my stuff.
Perfect. Yeah, and just keep the timer running, and then...
So you want me over here?
Yep, so if you just lift there's like pieces of tape on it, on the lid, and then just pull it out of the shot, and I'll keep filming while he's putting in the nectar. Okay. And then we'll put it back once he's done.
You mean it all the way off? Or?
Yeah, just right all the way off. That'll be okay. Just do it as quickly as possible because they will try to climb your pipette. Oh, you ejected it into there.
Do you want to put the lid here?
You know, put the lid back on and we'll get different tips.
Okay.
The tip belongs to them now.
Well, we actually do have to get that tip out because it'll affect the results here. So if someone else wants to hold the camera, I will get in there and fight with the bees. So they have a tip over there on the table that was for their pipetting. So if you can go grab that, so we'll have a tip. But I'm gonna get this one out.
Are you going to get the tip out?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's just the problem is now that they're starting hungry.
Yeah.
It's not so much getting it out, it's getting it off of where the nectar was pipetted in.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I used to be terrified of these as a child, so this is just like little funky for me.
Amazing. Alright, so I don't know where the second honey pot is, or else I would do that for you, but
Okay.
we won't take the lid off totally.
Okay, hold on a second.
It's down there.
Okay, I see where you're gonna go. It's
So don't push it all the way down. That's not the issue. So you guys got some little checks on your honey pot already. There's a little guy in there feeding. He's so cute.
would you say this one here maybe?
Yep. I'll just and then get your pipette
Out.
tip out of there. Now you gotta be
Where's the B?
Down.
well done.
Okay.
Perfect. So I will put this guy back on here for you guys. And then what you want to do is write down basically what just happened, because that might affect the overall activity of the colony. And then
You want
just
to do
write.
the tip?
Thank you.
There's a lid for this.
So yeah, so just write down like pipette tip fell in, we have to flick it out, they got really agitated, here's the timestamp. And now we're going to start recording their visits and behavior and stuff. So you want to try to get as much info as you can about when they visit and where they're going, how long they visit. So that way when you analyze the videos.
Okay.
Okay, one second. I'm just recording. When we added, it was about 17. Are immediately feeding into the honey pot, right? There was like.
Oh yeah, they went over to it as I was injecting basically.
And now, how many are visiting?
It seems like it's one every like. There seems to be one in there like at all times, and you get maybe 10 seconds of feeding.
And it switches.
And then and as soon as one pulls out, another one goes in.
Oh, they're having me. So there's some running now, eh? That one's okay. So one.
There are definitely more running than there were before. Probably I see one running. Two, probably, yeah, two. I see two running that are not perimeter bees. 1, 2, 3, 4. I see 4 running now.
And they're all running around to over
They're
here,
just kind of
right?
running around
Okay.
the honey pots and the cells.
Would you say that they're checking the other cells more, or you didn't notice before?
I kind of want to say less because I don't see any of them checking empty cells. Oh wait, is that one empty? No, it's not.
Yeah, some of them are checking.
You see that one with just the oh, never mind, it's out now. I think that's the one. Yeah, that's the one. That's one of the ones I stuck the pipette into, isn't it?
Yeah, both of those are.
Yeah. So the one there, the sort of big one is one of the ones, and then the other one was one of these two. I think that I put it in. And so they're feeding fairly frequently from there.
Alright, so sort of get more of a sense of like how frequently and right in sort of specifics.
So what we got at very first was.
Sorry, maybe try coming in the other door because you're going to put light on the filming here. Just on the other side of the room, I'll open it for you.
So, yeah, a little bit. So, I'd say like we get maybe 8 to 10 seconds of feeding, and then they immediately switch out, and another bee comes in for another 8 to 10.
Yeah, I bet
They
that's
just
right.
repeat that.
Alright, so you guys got a group number.
Sorry.
Thanks for joining.
So we've just added the syrup. Maybe try to describe to them without blocking the lake which pots. And you can see there's one that's sort of on the bottom right hand side that bees keep popping their heads into.
They're kind of both on the bottom right. One's just closer to the center than the other.
Yeah, you want to show them the ones that we.
So that you see the one where there's a bee and you can just see the abdomen sticking out. There's that one, and there's that other large one kind of right there. You see the one just smelled it a little bit and didn't really stick its head in. But when we first added the sugar, they were like constantly. They feed, switch out, the feed, switch out.
That's a good thing to write down.
There's never not a bee in the honey
Yeah.
pot.
Yeah.
You want to sort of be taking note of how many bees are visiting, how long they're staying in there, what the timestamp is for all of these
So they're
things.
definitely way more active too. Like they're just all moving, like moving